So this is the house that Aymen and his parents rented for us to stay for the next few days while we visit them in Mohammadia. It's really more of a compound than a house. It's just kind of incredible. There's fruit trees everywhere. It's relatively new, so they're just getting started with some of the plants and stuff like that. And the interior of the house is finished but not completely furnished yet. But it's very nice. Apparently the idea here is to rent this out as an event center. There's a small guest house here that the owner stays in when he's here, and this is seems to be built as a venue for, I don't know, maybe weddings or big celebrations. I've been trying to identify all of the plants here, and I know most of them. I may have to look up a few of them, but I know these are pomegranates because I have some at my house. They're actually looking pretty good. They should have a pretty good crop of pomegranates this year. These are fava beans. See, they're great big beans that you take out of the husk usually to eat them. They're very good. Something we don't eat much of in the United States. Over on this side, we have peach trees with actually quite a few peaches on them already, which is a little odd since it's only May, but I guess maybe their seasons are a little different here. On this side, we have mango trees, which I recognize because I have a mango tree in our yard too. It isn't doing very well, but it's a mango tree. These ones look like they've been planted fairly recently. Probably need a couple years yet before they start producing. Moving into the backyard, we seem to have several varieties of apples. Those might be olive trees over there. I can't get my Google identifier to work right now, so I'll check on some of these later to see exactly what they are. But I know that's some kind of crab apple there. And over here, I believe we have plums. They're planting stuff all the way to the back of the property here. This must be at least 5 acres. There's a house back there where the woman you saw up cleaning the pool, she stays in there, and she's like a groundskeeper. So, and I imagine the doors there is where they store equipment for working on the yards. All along this fence is bamboo trees. Probably the idea is to let them grow up and have a little block there against the neighbor's house. Neighbor's house is pretty fancy too. This is a pretty fancy neighborhood. The King Mohammed VI, the current king of Morocco, has his country estate just down the road. We drove past it yesterday. It's about 10 miles long and has guardhouses about every 300 feet. Now we'll go inside. We were going to eat outside last night, but it got a little bit too cold. Aymen's parents brought over a Moroccan dish that they picked up, and it was absolutely delicious. I have to get the name of it again because I can't remember. But this is the fully furnished area that they have here. Like I said, a lot of this isn't quite done yet, but there's plenty of seating and stuff for us. Here's the kitchen area, also not quite finished. They don't have a refrigerator yet, although they said they may be bringing one in today. There is a small refrigerator over in the guest house, so we can use that. Jeannie's washing up the dishes. There's 4 bathrooms. This is a general one downstairs. The other one, there's 4 bedrooms upstairs, 3 of which have their own bathrooms. Moving up the stairs, we'll show you a couple of rooms. Sandy and Sherry are still sleeping, so I can't show you their room, but I'll show you the room that we stayed in last night. This was our room last night. It's really big. Plenty of room. And a gigantic bathroom. Little better view of the neighbor's house from up here. You can see their swimming pool, and they have a pool house back there, and a yard that's probably about the same size as this one. It's quite a place. It's very comfortable. Jenna told me last night that in Morocco, land and construction costs for a place like this is about $500,000. So it's a little more reasonable than you'd